Hey, welcome back to Female Founder World. This is part 2 of my conversation with Pia Mance, the founder of Heaven Mayhem. If you missed the first episode, you're definitely going to want to listen to that. Just scroll back in your podcast feed. It dropped on Monday this week. And today we're going to chat a little bit more about your recommendations, Pia, what's been helping you as you've been building your business. And so I want to know, like the businessy stuff, if there are any books, podcasts, that kind of thing, but also just your habits and what you do in your day that kind of help you show up as this best version of yourself. Because you just seem like someone who has never had imposter syndrome in their life and has like worked through, no, seriously, like I asked you these questions about like leadership and hiring and you just feel very secure and sure of yourself as you're building the business. And like not everyone feels like that. So talk me through what you do.
Okay. Well, thank you. I am a confident person, I think. Maybe not in every area. I don't know how I got this confidence. I'm a little bit insecure about the fact that I can't read. Don't know what it is. Like I can't remember the last book I read. It was actually the last book I read was Hanging by a Thread by Erin, who started Triangle Swim.
Yeah.
I loved that book because it was so written so easily and like I loved her story. But I don't really read. I'm like a quarter of the way through Atomic Habits, through Success Principles, like all of them, but I've never finished them. Yeah. So that's there. Listening, I love a good podcast. I'm listening to podcasts like every day, a couple a day. I love Sif's podcast, Dream Bigger, Skinny Confidential. I've been listening to your episodes in the past couple of days. Love them. Who else do I love? I love my friend Bryony Deery's podcast. Like I just like listening to conversations between people and like getting a little habit or a little business hack or something. So I always listening to something, whether I'm driving or at the gym or something. And then in terms of habits, I think waking up early and going to bed early is like the thing. I wake up at 5 every day. I go to bed at 9 or 9:30. I take my supplements.
You live in LA. I feel like this is a very LA thing.
It's so LA. Like I don't want to cringe you out, but I wake up so early. I go to the gym. I get my matcha.
Oh my God,
I come home. I dry brush. I make my protein breakfast. I have my supplements.
You do this every day?
Yeah. It's like
if you saw my morning, you would be horrified.
But the thing is, like, I think my morning's bad. I'm like, I need to be journaling. I need to be sitting in front of my red light, meditating and journaling and then go to the gym.
No, I don't want these like productivity recommendations to just be like a stick that women beat themselves with because like it's like one more thing that I need to do that I don't have time to do. But I do find it really like just like interesting and pervy to figure out like what's working for people and their habits. Okay, so you have an amazing morning routine.
I wouldn't say it's amazing. But
I mean, okay, by my standard,
I've got to go to the
amazing.
gym.
Yeah.
Because if I don't go to the gym, I won't go.
Yeah.
So I've got to do some kind of exercise.
Yeah.
And I have to eat my breakfast, 2 chicken sausages and half an avocado. That's like a life hack is I have the same food every single day.
Okay.
Every single day.
I'm not going to comment on the chicken sausages for breakfast.
Oh, I know I never used to be like this, but I'm into protein now since my naturopath told me.
Okay.
And then I have the same lunch every day. I get ready every day, like not crazy, but I try and do a little bit of makeup and try and wear something that isn't activewear because I just feel so much more productive and like put together. And it honestly changes the way I work. And then I go downstairs and work from home and my team comes to my house. However, that's something I want to change.
Oh, I would love that. Okay, so you're going to find an office space.
Yeah, I'm going to find an office or maybe we'll do something hybrid. Like I was even thinking we could all go to a Soho house or a cafe or something, but I have to get out of the house because sometimes I just feel like a little flat and unproductive.
Yeah.
And then I try and finish the day. I'll try and push like a call or something that's not that needing to be on camera to the later in the day and I'll go for a walk.
Yeah. Nice. Amazing.
Okay, business besties, let's switch gears for a second. Real quick, I want to talk to you about this season's presenting sponsor, Vistaprint. They are sponsoring this entire season of the Female Founder World podcast, and we love a supportive sponsor. So much so that we're actually working with Vistaprint ourselves to create the merch and all of those beautiful event perks that you know and love from our in real life Female Founder World events. If you haven't heard of Vistaprint, here's what you need to know. Vistaprint helps all kinds of business owners print all kinds of marketing products like super professional business cards, fun merch, eye-catching flyers and brochures, and a whole bunch more. And it's all completely custom, so you can do whatever you want. Whatever you're imagining right now, Vistaprint can print it. And if you're wondering if you're ready to be a designer girly, their easy-to-use website makes it super simple. Plus, they have designers on hand to help you if you really need it. Right now, Vistaprint is giving all Female Founder World podcast listeners a little something 25% off your first order at vistaprint.com. Use the code FFW25 at checkout and step up your branding game. We put a link in the show notes if you want to learn more.
What about your site is on Shopify, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Everyone's on
Yes.
Shopify. Are there any apps that you use, anything that's kind of like helping on that front?
Oh, I use this amazing software. Actually, Maggie Sellers got me onto it, and I know you've interviewed Maggie.
Yeah.
It's called Black Crow AI. Did she tell you about it?
No.
This is, you have to pay for it. It's kind of expensive, but it's like a plugin to help with building your email list. So it like helps people on your site get onto your email list, kind of like the people who weren't going to subscribe. It makes them subscribe. I don't really understand it, but it's helped build our email list, which is obviously helpful to get leads. Other apps on Shopify, I don't know, like pre-order is really helpful. I didn't have pre-order and all my stuff would be sold out, and people would always say like, oh, it's always sold out. That's so good. Like, oh, let me tell you something. This is like a little hack.
Yes.
Everyone freaks out when you've sold out of something. I'll get messages like, from friends I've never spoken to in years. I'm so proud of you. You sold out. I'm like, you don't know how many units I bought. I could have bought one.
Yeah.
Or I could have bought 1 million.
Totally.
So
sold out is such a buzzword.
This sold out is like the biggest buzzword. But recently I've realized like you don't want to be sold out. Like no stock, no sales. So I now have my pre-order app. Like nothing is ever sold out. It will always just go straight onto pre-order because if it's selling that fast, I will already have bought new stock.
Amazing. Okay. Anything else that you want to recommend before we close out the show that you're just like, this has been a thing that's helped me to be this business leader that I am now?
I like to, like I said, go to bed really early. I like to have saunas and I like to just kind of relax and like close my eyes and think. Like sounds really crazy, but like I like to, before bed, play out what I'm going to do tomorrow and like what I'm going to achieve tomorrow in a really like relaxed environment.
Not like a meditation. You're literally just like thinking it through and working it through in your brain.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I think just like having a minute to think, to have to yourself to think about it.
Yeah.
I think has really helped me.
I love that.
I wish I had something more to give you.
No, this has been awesome. Pia, thank you so much for coming on Female Founder World.
Thank you.
I just wanted to jump in and end the show with a quick thank you and shout out to all of our paid Business Besties subscribers. For $9 a month, Business Besties bypass literally years of networking by getting access to all of the people that you need to build your dream business. Besties get access to exclusive in-person meetups in cities all across the US, Australia, and the UK. You get access to our group chat and you get to bypass the waitlist. You also get invited to exclusive monthly group business coaching call sessions where you can speak to experts and founders and ask them all of those questions that you just can't Google. It's $9 a month. You can cancel anytime. Head to bestie.femalefounderworld.com or click the link in the show notes for more.